everybody. I hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. I just wanted to do a quick, how-to and my first impression on two things that I've purchased recently. First of all, you're seeing a die cut from the Griffin dies that I purchased from HSN, and these are, I believe they're sold out now. But when I saw Molly's video, who is MDM Downing here on YouTube, hi Molly if you're watching, and thanks for enabling me on this. I don't normally buy Griffin products, but when I saw the dies that you had posted on your video, I was like, oh, I have to have those. And if there's anybody watching this video that knows of maybe a company that also sells dies similar to this type of, I guess, detail, can you leave a comment below, because I'm looking for more of dies like this. I know that, you can look at spellbinders, but to me they're not the same. Look at the amount of detail that's in this die cut, and tell me if you've seen something similar to this, because I'm looking for more like this for card making and for layouts. So this is such a beautiful die cut. This is a peach colored paper that I have from Die Cuts with a View. It was in a stack, not a stack, but a packet of different colored papers, and so I cut the peach out because I had a scrap of it, and this is one of the die cuts, and I'll show you. Here is the actual die that I got, and it's probably 5x7 in size, and it's sitting on my Lifestyle Crafts Genius platform. So this is the magnetic platform that I purchased, and this is one of the things I wanted to talk about. I have a Big Shot Pro, so anybody who has a Big Shot, if you're wondering, this is a great product. It's long, so it's not like the shorter platform, and it will hold your magnetic dies, or your dies that are, I guess steel, down to the actual platform, so they don't move around when you're running it through. So wanted to talk about that with you all if you have these types of dies and were wondering how well this worked for me. So I was playing with these dies specifically, and I'm assuming the spellbinders would be the same. I have run my spellbinders on this now. So these cut and emboss. So the dies themselves I ran first through the Big Shot Pro with the cutting pad, and this is the A cutting mat, okay, and you can see that here where my thumb is. This is the thicker mat, so I ran it through with my Die Cuts with a View paper on top of the cutting surface. So here is the die, and it's face up, so you stick this down. And then what I realized was sometimes some paper has, two different sides. So if you want a specific side to be the front side, make sure you turn it face down. Because I've discovered that there's some where I would like a certain piece, like if you had a pattern paper that was not double-sided, you want to turn it face down so that the embossing, when you actually do the embossing, comes through correctly. So my paper would go face down onto the cutting die, and then I would place my mat A on top to cut. Now this is to cut, okay? And then what I found was best for me when I was doing this particular die, this isn't necessarily the case with a Spellbinders die, but the Griffin dies come with this green cutting mat. And I tried my other cutting mat that I have for Spellbinders, and it did not work as well. Okay, so I'm just mentioning this, that these Griffin dies come with this green cutting mat. You keep your obviously you keep your cutout on the die after you've run it through cutting, and you place the cutting mat down. And instead of using this mat A, I used my plastic Big Shot Pro. This is the extended cutting pad, or extended cutting pad. I used that on top of this Griffin crease pad, and that gave me the desired embossing that I wanted. And I only had to run it through once. I did not have to run it through twice. So here is one of the die cuts that comes from this particular die. And then here's another one. This is done with a different type of paper. It's a, here's the die itself. It is a, I want to say like a shimmery, it's thicker than this peach one. And I ran it through, it's like a, not a glittery, but it's shimmery. And I think it also is a die cuts with e-view, but it is a thicker piece of paper than the other one is. It's slightly thicker, and you can feel the difference. So here is how that one turned out, and you can see the embossing on it as well. I can turn it into the light. You'll see that right in here. There's some embossing, and so that one turned out beautifully. I did the same process, and then the last one that I got in the set is this one right here. And I'll move this one to the side. And again, it turned out beautifully. Here's the die that came with it, or that came in the 3-pack. And then here's the cutout. And I cut it out of the same peach colored paper. And you can see that there's a medallion on the inside that's embossed. This is beautiful for making cards. I'm definitely going to have a lot of fun using these. And you know, I think it makes a great impression when you have this sort of die cut, you know, on your cards and such. So anyway, wanted to share that with you all. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. And I just wanted to say, yes, the Genius cutting platform, I really do like. It does hold, you know, your your die down pretty well. It doesn't move around, so that you can then emboss the actual cutout if you do it properly. So I didn't find that I had any problems with anything moving around on me. So once I used this green crease pad, I'm going to try it with my spellbinders, and I have a feeling that I may end up using this green one more often. It's slightly thicker than the black one that I have, or the other ones that I do have. So I did find that out too. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.